Hi friends, welcome back to Press for Told. It's been a while I was in this space, and that's because there was so much in my hands that I couldn't afford to I couldn't afford to miss out on. So that was why I took a break for like 2 weeks to concentrate on reality. But I'm back in the space, and I felt like I should film how I prepare, against the new week, like my weekend cleaning and routine and everything. So that's why I have invited you to join me to tidy up the house today. And from this, I know that you will also be motivated to get into tasks and do whatsoever you want to do in your home. It could be cleaning, it could be cooking, or just preparing against the new week or whatsoever day you earn. So I know for sure that by just watching me clean up the house, you would also be inspired to do something that you are less motivated. You might be wondering why the space look the way it is. Yes, baby, your space is not as worse as this. Well, let me just say that we've spent the night, almost 3 nights here, because the week has been a very stressful week, and sometimes I find myself, I'm just so lazy to go into the bedroom. So when I come back from lectures, I pass the night here with my husband, and my husband wouldn't want to go to the room without me. So that's why this space looks the way it is. But it's not a problem. We're just gonna do justice to this room. Friends, it's such a beautiful day today, and I'm so excited that the sun came out today. It's about 20 degrees if I'm right, and I am so grateful to God that He used this weather to motivate me. And what I mean by that is I'm so weak this day. I don't feel like even standing up to do anything. As you can see, I'm still in my robe, and I don't just even feel like doing anything. But then if I just ignore the whole thing, then my house will be so disorganized, which I don't want, and it will be too. I don't just like it. I don't like my space disorganized, because it's not really nice for us to live in a place whereby it's not touched. It's our space. It's the only place. This is where we dwell. So that's why I thought it wise to also put this to you, that if you lack motivation, you had gone through the whole busy weekend, everything, but then your home needs care. It needs your attention, because this home is actually set to give you comfort, and this is your safe place. This is your safe haven, and it takes you to take care of it. So that's why I want you to get up, put yourself together. You might be less motivated to clean. I understand. I also feel the same way, but then when you do this, you will be happy with yourself that you did it. So it's time for you to grab your cleaning tools and start cleaning. Start with the small areas. You can start with your sitting room. Start with the easiest things, then gradually we move forward. Whatever sequence you've chosen to clean your home today is it's not really a big deal, because your goal and is just to have the home clean. So I don't mind you starting with hoovering. I don't mind you starting with cleaning or dusting the whole space, but I just want you to concentrate and focus on deep cleaning, because it's just going to last you through the week. Now, personally, I don't clean, every day. There is almost no time to do that, but sometimes, when you deep clean, it helps you to keep the home clean for a period of time. So it's not that you would be able to sustain it for 1 week, but then in the week, you just need to just probably give it some more touches, like the sitting room, for instance, because we use the space more often. So sometimes once in 2 days, I get to hoover it and not deep clean. So why you are doing this is just to keep your home deep clean just for 1 week or maybe for 2 weeks, and then the rest of the days you just touch it and clean the dust, and it will still be good. So that's how to leave the home clean for a longer period of time. So that's what I wanted to just focus on today and give it your best. The dust. Guys, it's summer. Summer days are approaching. It might not be the same with you, but the dust, you don't need dust in your space. You just need to, they do no good to you. You just need to get everything off. Before I begin to over the sitting room carpet, I usually use essential oil and vinegar. As you all know, you might have seen it at the beginning of the video. I usually do that to give smell to the rugs, because sometimes they may accumulate smell because of our or activity on it, going and coming on it, so they might leave the smell that you really don't need in your environment. So I do that, and it really smells nice, and of course it's affordable. You know that I am a minister of economics, and also that's my goal, to always teach people and also show people how to live sustainably, not just depending on the things you buy, but using your hands to do things which is very affordable and economical for you and your family, and also health-wise it's safe for your environment. So I do this. I spray it on the walls, I spray it on the carpet, I spray it on the chairs, everything. You can do this. If you keep watching, you will see how I use it even in the bedroom, and I tell you, it lasts long. It even lasts long even than the air fresheners you buy in stores. Very good, and I recommend it 100%.
Okay.
So as you can see, I've made so much progress. I'd finished with the living room, and now it's time to take care of our abandoned bedroom. Oh yes, we've abandoned this bedroom for the past 3 weeks. For the past 3 days, I'm sorry. And yes, now I will be proceeding to clean the bedroom. I do this every weekend. It's a routine for me because I get to change the bedspread and change the whole thing, just deep clean, take off everything that needs to be taken off and just set everything back in place. I do this once a week, which is on Saturdays. And if you've not gotten to this point, I would advise you pause the video. Probably you're still in the living room. You just pause the video and continue when you get to the bedroom. So I would also be showing you, like I stated earlier, I use the solution, which is essential oil and vinegar for the textiles. So I would show you how I get to do them. Why I do this is because, to remove sweat. On the bed, you have sweat. When you sleep on it, you have sweat. And also, it gives, freshness to the hair, freshness to the atmosphere. It's very safe for your fabrics, and I use it all the time. So I'm not in any way advertising a product, but I'm just giving you an idea, like I do, for something that you can begin to incorporate in your home. You can just bring it in, and you will not regret. I promise you, I'm just so excited when I discover new things and I try it, and I'm always so excited to give it out and for other people to try it too. It's economical, it's safe, and it's good. You don't have to spend too much money on ready-made stuffs while you can just do it for yourself at home. Before, I used to use hot iron to iron my bedspread, the beddings, but now I've learned that linen you can use just sprinkling vinegar and essential oil, the mixture that I'd shown you before, to achieve the same thing that you achieve when you iron your bedspread. And it might not be 100% the same, it might not give you this professional and perfect look, but then you are saving yourself from spending so much, and it's more, you tend to maintain your fabrics when you go through this process. So that's why I'm not going to be using any iron on these fabrics, and I will just be leaving it this way, and maybe tomorrow and as often as we use it, everything will just be better.